Coming up, we'll see Big Ben Roethlisberger, and the Pittsburgh Steelers as they take on last year's #1 overall pick, Baker Mayfield, and the upstart Cleveland Browns. I'll see you again at halftime as we preview.
Early on in the game, first quarter. Let's see how this defense does on this drive. Now the third leading rusher among rookies last year, it's Nick Chubb. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 9 carries, 83 yards, and a touchdown.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Call it no gain on the dump-off, and it's 3rd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Regular. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. Call it a loss of 2 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12. On 2nd and 12, Mayfield, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line. We are in the first quarter. We get you back to the action to see how this defense can do on this upcoming drive. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
22 yards there, a 1st down. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and short. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he's got this down to the 35. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the play before he gets there.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is third down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He finds Beckham complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
They've made goal line offense a priority on the practice field this week. This is exactly the situation they've been prepping for. A run for Nick Chubb, and he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
Following the penalty, Chubb, and able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
From the 10-yard line, here's 2nd and goal. Mayfield to throw it. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Dez Bryant, his 5th touchdown. Time now to see what this defense can do. 2nd quarter as the offense starts out 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland 1st down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Chubb on the counter. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. The Browns on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Mayfield. And it's complete. Hooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a 1st down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And once again, not much running room, if any at all. The Browns on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. To throw, Mayfield. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Throwing, Mayfield. And this is caught for a Browns touchdown by Landry. Jarvis Landry. So a 1st and 10 coming up for the offense here in the second quarter. Let's see what this defense can do. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. And a loose football. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Time now to see what this defense can do. Second quarter as the offense starts out 1st and 10.
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today.
Mayfield on 1st down. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They run. Chubb. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else.
They just keep trying, but so far, finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers. He's under 3 yards a carry at the moment. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And he's got his man. That's Landry. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A great pickup there, 35 yards, and obviously the 1st down to go along with it. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now left side on the swing pass. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland 1st down. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the 1st half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this, or he keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Now the Browns will use the 1st of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. To throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. Trying here for Bryant, and it's intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. There he goes left side. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. So a 1st and 10 coming up for the offense here in the second quarter. Let's see what this defense can do. Back to it after the pick 6. Mayfield firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this 1st half. Mayfield off the play fake. And oh, what a catch that time by Landry. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland 1st. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half. A 1st down throw for Mayfield. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Big time drive. Let's go, boys. Let's go.
So we have reached halftime. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the 2nd half. So time for the 2nd half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the 3rd quarter. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So we're in the third quarter. We'll see how this defense handles the upcoming drive as the offense takes over with a 1st and 10.
180! We own them. We own them.
Here's Nick Chubb as they try to fire up this run game. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
I have to think a major focus at a halftime, Minks, had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Mayfield looks to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Stephon Tuitt, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Beginning of the drive, 1st and 10 coming up for the offense. We'll see how this defense does here in the third quarter. 1st down, Mayfield. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
And that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Mayfield. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end, kid.
Now Mayfield lost the football, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. And that one was relatively easy.
Set. 180!
Everyone's got 4 down.
And now Mayfield on the bootleg. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the... A good spot to be in for this defense. They'll head back out, protecting a big lead here in this 4th quarter of play. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's got Hooper on the short connection. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
198.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. It's caught. Beckham. And out across midfield down to the 45. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 45-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Austin Hooper, the tight end, was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Mayfield now got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
The Browns on 3rd down. Can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
And yes, everyone, that was the fullback carrying the football. I know it's a dying breed, it's a dying position for a lot of people, but I still think it's valuable and important, especially one who can carry the ball.
And you need short yardage. What makes sense? Go to a big body, let him plow forward just like he did there.
It's still a big man's game.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. On the carry, it's Chubb. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
I'm going to hit you all day.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Mayfield. He finds Beckham complete. And oh, he coughed it up. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Pittsburgh, it's an important win in terms of staying in the postseason.